Hello, everyone. In this lesson, I suggest working on the structure of our files and folders. The number of routes and pages is gradually growing. In such a situation, you might want to organize them into folders. For example, pages in pages can be divided into 3 categories as I see it. This is something related to authorization, directly related to ideas. And various other pages, in this case the not found page, can be placed in the other folder. Let's move these folders around. Sign in goes to the other folder. Paths, please overwrite. Oh, I messed up everything. Sign in should go and to the else folder. Moved, paths, please overwrite. Sign out to the out folder. Sign up to the out folder, then edit idea page to ideas, all idea page to ideas, not found page to other, new idea page in ideas, and view idea page. Everything is connected with ideas, authorization, everything is connected with authorization. Great. Generally, what I recommend as the project grows, only then should you start distributing everything into additional folders. Initially, keep the structure as flat as possible, and don't complicate it prematurely, because there's a high chance you might actually complicate your life. At the same time, this can also apply to the lib, utils folders. These are just folders. They don't significantly define your project's architecture. If someone says you must absolutely do it this way or that way, well, that's not true. It should just be convenient for you and clear where everything is. Sometimes I do it this way. When a project grows, I sometimes eliminate the lib and utils folders and just have a services folder. And everything user-related goes there, including helpers and routes, while everything related to, say, some emails goes in the email service. And there you have email templates, sending functions, and more. Just keep an eye on your project and make sure it's conveniently organized. You'll just feel it, and nothing stops you from sitting down at some point and rearranging everything as it suits you now. Let's do the same for the backend routes. Here we logically have folder IDs, where we will put update ID, create ID, get ID, and get IDs. So let's create a folder exactly the same way. Get me, sign in and sign up. So, all right, let's check if everything is in place. Everything is in place. We need to override the index file, but it should be ready for this. Yes, it was smart from the start and ready for nested folders. Okay, saving. Let's check the types. Let's start with the backend types. Oh, everything went wrong. Right, we moved it here and our persistence shifted. It's now one folder up. Well, okay, let's fix it. You know, in your project, you can actually make it so that paths aren't through dots, but, for example, you can write from the root. In this style. But before you connect all sorts of tests with jest, builders, and so on, I think we won't do that because with these custom paths, you need to coordinate many technologies, and it's not a fact they will coordinate well with them. So, you need to watch. Let's first implement everything, and later focus on making path definitions more convenient. Meanwhile, it's all right like this, especially since usually you use auto-import, and auto-import works great. This method is the most reliable. It might not be very convenient for maintaining and restructuring files. Otherwise, there are no problems with it. So backend types work fine. What about front-end types? Similar issues. Router IDX. This is we don't know. Everything was all right with the types here. Let's move on. Outs, router, outs, outs, router. Let me check the types again. We missed something. Okay, what if we just check the network forms? All right, let's check. Backend works, front-end works. From our front-end perspective. Got it. We got scolded for styling too. Well, good thing we don't have much styling. Okay, I'll move this further away too. Oh, the IDS PSH is still in style. Yeah, looks like there are no styles here. Let's check. Yes, everything's working. The types are functioning. PNPM WDF. Yes, everything's working. Great. So, we've reorganized the files. You can periodically return to this task. Observe if something has grown and allocate it. Sort differently, and so on. Thank you all. We can move on.